Let's talk trash. I'm not kidding. Let's actually talk about my garbage. This is very exciting. I think this is a realistic way to show you what I've been using. Some of my favorite things. Honestly, some things that I would never buy again. I'll let you know when we get to it. Let's talk trash. I'm going in no particular order. Editing Nikki is cringing as I'm saying that. Balmain Paris Session Spray Strong Lockfoot, whatever. It's really strong hold. It was really expensive. It's too much now for me to rationalize repurchasing. Out of 5, it's a 4. Like, it's great hairspray, but it's too expensive to repurchase. Maybe I'll repurchase this, but for now, no. Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. This is the lemon one. I love this one. It's clear, so it will not stain your natural hair brushes. Little tip, out of 5, this is a 5. I will repurchase, and I have repurchased, and that's all you need to know. As you know, baby, listen, there's already one who is about to be used up right on my desk as I'm saying this. This is a 10 out of 10. Will not buy. Can't not. Won't buy. Was that a double negative? Out of 5, this is a 5.5. So, great. Kevin Murphy Everlift. And if you've ever seen me do a blowout, you know that I'm obsessed with this. It is just one of my favorite root sprays that I've ever used. It just gives me monstrous amounts of volume, and I adore it. Out of 5, it's a 5. One of my favorite chemical exfoliants in Sephora. This is the Tarte Knockout Tingle Treatment. It is a 10% acid complex of salicylic and lactic acids. It gives you a good chemical exfoliation without drying your skin. Salicylic acid, BHA, is oil soluble, so it'll get deep into that pore if you're having breakouts. And the AHA lactic acid is a non-drying chemical exfoliant because it is a humectant, and it will give you a good surface exfoliation and that nice glow. I'm going to warn you. It smells like vinegar. That is the preservative that they use, and your skincare doesn't need to smell good, okay? Sometimes good stuff smells awful. I love it. 5 out of 5. Would repurchase, have repurchased. This is the Daily Microfoliant from Dermalogica. I have the mommy and the little baby. Rice-based powder activates upon contact with water, releasing papain, salicylic acid, and rice enzymes to polish skin to perfection. That's it. This will always be in my bathroom. This will always be in my little travel bag, and 5 out of 5 would repurchase, have repurchased. Love it. Don't look how dirty this is. The Oat Cleansing Balm from the Inkey. If you're just a light makeup wearer, you would probably love this. It doesn't leave my skin feeling dry at all. I think it's a very solid cleansing balm. Is it my favorite? No. Would I repurchase it again? Maybe. It just doesn't get waterproof makeup off. It doesn't get lash glue off completely. For those reasons, it doesn't fully take off my makeup. I would give it a 3.8 out of 5. Okay, I know that makeup wipes are bad. Listen, I hear you. I get it. But, like, sometimes they're necessary. And these are my favorite ones. Neutrogena Night Calming Cleansing Towelettes. If we had a sustainable option, it would be a 5, okay? This is the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors. It is one of my favorite pre-makeup moisturizers. It looks great. It clings onto stuff, but also is just a great, fantastic, hydrating, simple, basic moisturizer. It's a 5. It's a 5. What are you talking about? This is the Milk Vegan Moisture Cream. Great. She got used up, babe. I loved this before makeup. Feels great on the skin. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. She's a prestige moisturizer. Do you need her? No. Is she fabulous? And would you love her if you bought her? Yes. Would repurchase? Will repurchase. It's a 4 out of 5. This is the Milk Hydro Grip. I think this product definitely makes the makeup wear longer by creating some form of film on top that you can't feel. My makeup does wear incredibly well when I use this to top it. I would definitely repurchase this. It is one of my more favorite types of sprays in Sephora. I would give this a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 is not bad. 4 out of 5 is just being rational and realistic. Do you need this in your life? No. But I'm happy when I have it. Soonjung 2X Barrier Repair Cream. Tried and true, one of my favorite moisturizers time and time again. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Basic moisturizer. It's not too crazy on the price point. I love mixing this with oil, but it's great on its own. This is a 5 out of 5. This is the Farmacy Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. And I feel like people often overlook this. The honey in here, honey is a humectant, does real nice things for your skin. And my skin drinks it. I would say masks definitely aren't necessary, but if you like a nice treat, I would give this 4 out of 5. Would repurchase, haven't repurchased. She needs to be refreshed. This is the Cerave Skin Renewing Night Cream. If you were in the market for a great, just basic drugstore cream, this brand, fabulous. Normal to dry skin, I think, would be great with this. If you have oily skin, you might want to go with something a little bit lighter. A 4 out of 5. You know, I give that to a lot of things, but wouldn't repurchase because there are other moisturizers from this brand that I like. That doesn't mean that this is a bad one. Still a good product. NCLA High Butter Mango Hydrating All Natural Shea Body Butter. I gotta tell you, babe, this was sent to me in PR and I ran through this. Oh my god. I would apply to my wet, dripping wet body out of the shower, and I just felt so moisturized and smelled so good. Got a lot of fragranced body products my skin cannot tolerate. This was fine. I didn't purchase this, but I would definitely purchase this. 4 out of 5. Shiseido Ultimate Sun Protector Lotion SPF 50. This is a chemical SPF. I love that. People do say that it burns your eyes. It doesn't burn my eyes. I don't put it in my eyes. So that might be something. Please let me know if this leaves a cast on you or not. It doesn't pill underneath makeup. It is expensive, but I will always invest in my SPF. It's just who I am. This is a 5 out of 5. No, 4.5 out of 5. An SPF that everyone can use. This is the Unseen Screen from Supergoop. It does give you a little bit of a mattifying, blurring effect to the skin. It is invisible across all complexions. You cannot see it. There are better UV filters that exist elsewhere in the world, but for America, this is a great one. I would say it's a 5 out of 5. Works for everyone. So this is the Supergoop Play SPF 50, I believe. Light, thin formula. Great underneath makeup. Doesn't pill. Probably 5 out of 5. I'm going to say 5 out of 5. This requires no introduction. She's a 5 out of 5. She's a rebuy. She is a can't stop buying. She's a can't stop, won't stop, can't live without. She's one of those girls. What do you want from me? This one kind of hurts. This is the Pixi Fortify Firming Eye Patches. I find that makeup does not wear on these well at all. Not that you're putting makeup on top of them, but it does not wear well underneath makeup. It pills. This is not a pre-makeup glam step type of product. This is a treat myself while I'm reading a book and having a glass of wine type of product. They feel great. In terms of actual functionality, 2.5 out of 5. Biossance Squalene Oil. Obviously, I have one right here that I'm working through, and I'm never not without this. Squalene is so close to the natural sebum that our skin naturally creates. Therefore, your skin is gonna love, live, laugh this up, okay? It's gonna obsess. And this is a 5 out of 5. Can't stop buying. There you go. This is my mom's, and she would not buy the full size. She thought it was absolutely insanely priced. This is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This is a refreshing mist that, you know, will add hydration and definitely smells really good. I definitely just like the scent memories that come with this. So I will rebuy. I think that's one of the reasons that people buy this, because it makes them feel relaxed and expensive. $49 a bottle, you're gonna feel expensive. Buying this in France is a lot different than buying it in America. I will usually just wait. In America, it's 3 out of 5. In France, it's a 5 out of 5 because this is like half the price there. The Glow Screen from Supergoop SPF 40. This is a pearlescent sunscreen, glowy as the name implies. Physical sunscreen, not a chemical. Comes in, I believe, 3 shades. Could still be expanded, lighter and darker. But with that said, it is a beautiful product. It's my out the door ready to get my coffee sunscreen. This is my going to the gym, going to Pilates sunscreen, running around the city sunscreen. There is a potential for pilling, and for that reason I do tend to wear this on its own. Beautiful, beautiful finish on the skin. I will definitely repurchase. I believe this is a 4 out of 5, and I stand by that. Great. This is Paula's Choice C15 Vitamin C Booster. This is a more recent favorite vitamin C to me. The component is a dropper, which I don't mind because it doesn't oxidize prematurely. Your skin is definitely going to be photosensitive when using a vitamin C, so always follow with SPF. I will repurchase it, and I already have repurchased it, and I am already using it again. This is a 5.5. Can't get enough. Can't stop, won't stop. I get asked all the time, Nikki, what product is that? There's still a little left in here. If you haven't seen me use this in a makeup video, it is just one of my favorite under eye makeup prerequisites. A more Pacific Intensive Vitalizing Eye Essence. Yes, it is linked in my Zonarella. Okay. This is an irrationally priced eye cream. I literally budget this into my budget, so I'm never without it. Okay. This is like a $90 eye cream. I have gotten every single person in my life obsessed with this. My mother, and in fact, one of this is hers that I used up after I stole it from her apartment after she died. It is a stainless steel ball that has literal miracle nectar in the tube. The effect that it offers is a superficial plump. Yes, you heard me. This product is not going to change your eye area, okay? It doesn't claim to, but it is going to hydrate the crap out of it. So plumping, so juicy, so delicious. My makeup just wears so beautifully with this underneath it, and for that reason, it is always in my kit. Mature skin loves the product. Okay, the number of women who are 40 and over that I've sold this to is not just great under the eyes, it is also great on the lips if you have really dry lips, and if you tend to crease around the smile lines, adding a little there right before you put your makeup on, I do think really does help assist in the anti-creasage of it all. When I was trained by the brand on this product literally years ago, they told us that you could apply this on top of makeup, and she did demo it on top of my makeup, and it did not move my makeup. However, I would never put this on top of makeup, but they say that you can. Anyways, I love it and I can't be without it. It is absolutely irrationally priced, but it's worth every penny in my opinion. So this is a 5 out of 5. Keep it in the fridge if you want to have a truly luxurious spa experience, and thank me later. So bye. This is the Nicola Voni Rejuvenating Face Elixir. She's actually a small business that I believe is run out of New York City. It is a super lightweight oil that isn't heavy in any way, shape, or form. It just makes me feel like my skin is nice and moisturized. If you're looking for a beautiful Black-owned small business to support, which you should be, this is a fantastic one. She makes the entire line. She makes hair, body, and skin products. Literally, it's such a beautiful range. Everything is small batch. She does the entire thing from top to bottom, from making the product to packaging to labeling. She's really an icon, and the products are lovely. So Christine Carr, the owner, if you're watching, this is a great product. You have a great line. I'm really excited that people will get to see a little bit more about it. A 5 out of 5 would repurchase again. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I believe makeup wears beautifully underneath it. It really protects the longevity and the integrity of the makeup application and makes it just wear beautifully. You definitely can feel it on the skin. There is a film that is created, but that's what makes it work. So if you're looking for an industrial strength setting spray, she's gorge. I would give this a 5 out of 5. It's really, 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 really fab-tabulous, and I would purchase it again. So there you go. And now we just have makeup. This is the pressed HD powder from Makeup Forever. I know that there are probably some fear around HD powders. You really don't need to worry about this one. That crazy flashback that we've seen in pictures on red carpets, this is not that girl, okay? There is hyaluronic acid in this, so it is great, 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 great for dry skin. This is a great powder for mature skin. The particles in this aren't too thick, so it's not gonna look cakey on you. This is just one of my favorite powders in general for a final set, for a preliminary set. Comes in 3 different colors last time I checked. For me, baby, this is a 5 out of 5. Can't stop, won't stop, can't live without. You can have your own opinion, okay? That's the great thing about opinions. We all got them. This is from Kaja. It's a cream blush with a stamp. I hate this. I understand the market. I understand. I get where we're going. I hate the applicator, but the product is quite nice. The color is gorge. It didn't dry out too quickly. It was easy to blend. It didn't blend patchy. It didn't take off the makeup underneath it. It just was a nice cream blush. With that said, it's humongous, and therefore I literally have no space for this. So would I repurchase it again? No. Do I not like it? No. 3 out of 5. This is the Milk Kush Clear Brow Gel. If you have plentiful brows that are bushy and great and just needs a little bit of grooming, look no further. It does come in tints if you want it. It doesn't have a ton of hold, so if you're looking for more hold, maybe look elsewhere. For me, sorry, 3 out of 5. I just think that there are better brow gels that are suited for me and my brow hairs. I just need something that has a little bit more oomph to it, okay? A little bit more stiffness, a little bit more hold. That's just the kind of girl that I am. It's not my favorite. There you go. 3 out of 5. Mario Master Hold Brow Gel. This speaks my language. Love the 2-sided bristles. One's longer, one's shorter. I think the hold is great. I think it's really easy to manipulate with the brush, but once it's set, she's pretty much set. 4 out of 5. Mostly just because the tube is really small and I go through it really fast. I just wish there was more product, but she's great. Thanks, Mario. It's a shame they don't even make this anymore. This was one of my favorite bronzer shades. She exists no more, and it breaks my heart. So I'll take a moment for Miss Dream Cushion from Dior. Moment's over. Okay, goodbye. Love you. Benefit Roller Lash Mascara in brown. Brown mascara is my thing. I just love it. I like it as a lower lash mascara. Great for length and separation, but holding the curl, which is one of the things that I need, it just doesn't do on me. 2.5 out of 5. Wouldn't repurchase. Again, so embarrassing. RAP is the Becca Aqua Concealer. This is absolutely spoiled and therefore needs to be thrown away, and you can't even buy it anymore. It used to be one of my favorite little under eye corrector concealer type of deals. It was super lightweight. Rare Beauty Eye Brightener is very similar to this now. So if you love this concealer, maybe give the Rare a shot. I have 4 Tarte Shape Tapes. Gone through all of these, okay? I don't need to tell you about this product. Yeah, I would say it's a 4 out of 5. It is a little bit drying. We all know she definitely needs a good hydrating pre-step. Would repurchase. Love you. This is the Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer from First Aid Beauty. And listen, I just want to say, any qualms that I have with this are simply the color range. The color range is crap. And for that reason, this is a 2 out of 5. The lightest is not light enough. The darkest is definitely not dark enough. Give us a color range, my dear. Creases, it definitely doesn't stay where you put it forever unless you powder it. I don't think that it necessarily looks like a fabulous concealer, so I'm so sorry to lean into this, but this is a 2 out of 5. Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. This was one of my favorite concealers probably like 3 years ago. You can see that there is a little G on here. This is gratis from Sephora. Yes, you heard me. I am still going through gratis and I am ashamed of it. I think that this has come to the point where it needs to be thrown away because she's a little grody. The coverage is great. The finish is gorge. I don't think that it moves. It's great on normal to dry skin, but I love it. I would give this probably a 4 to 5. This used to be a 5 out of 5, but I'm telling you, with concealers that are coming out now, you gotta keep up. Born This Way Natural Reading Concealer. I accidentally bought this online one time instead of the Born This Way concealer, but I don't like it, okay? It creases, it doesn't stay where you put it, and it looks gross, okay? So this is a 2 out of 5. Would not repurchase. This is the Becca Vanilla Quartz R.I.P. Oh, I miss Becca highlighters. I gotta say that. I really, really do. R.I.P. girl, love you. These are the Stila liquid eyeshadows. Another product that broke the internet. Look, another G, more gratis. The one thing I would note is that once you open them, you literally have like 6 months to use them. They will dry out, and that is just the nature of the product, and that's okay. They still hold their own against a ton of makeup that is on the market, and the colors are gorgeous. So thank you, Stila. This still is a 5 out of 5. This is Anastasia Dip Brow Gel, or if you like lots of coverage and color in your brow gel. I do think though that if you have gaps to fill, taking this on an angled brush is going to help you get a nice filled in effect. Enough hold, but not too much. This one for me, I would say is a 4 to 5. So would rebuy. Is the 24-hour brow set from Benefit. I am working through the big one right now. This is a fabulous brow gel. If you want a brow gel that is basically glue, here you go. It's not water resistant. If you sweat, it will definitely not hold. Next level. 5 out of 5. Have repurchase. This is a little tube of tretinoin, prescription grade retinol, the acidic derivative of vitamin A. 0.05% is like my winter retinol, and I do like 1% during the spring and summer. So get this from your doctor. This is not medical advice. 5 out of 5 would buy again. This is the Pat McGrath liquid eyeliner. It has a great little felt tip on it that gives you a really crisp, precise line. It really is one of the best felt tip liners in Sephora. My only qualm with this is that this is what they describe it as a patent leather finish, which I don't mind. I just really prefer a matte finish when I'm doing a liquid liner. It is just my preference. I usually tend to layer this with a matte black eyeshadow just to get rid of that effect, but I think it is a beautiful liquid liner, and I would definitely repurchase it again. This is probably, I would say, 4.5 out of 5. If it was matte, it'd be a 5. Took my breath away with that one. I was about to have to go crazy on you, NYX, but Michaela did it for me. You brought back this formula. Thank God. The liquid matte liner from NYX. I love it. And it's like $6. This is a 5 out of 5. Thank you for bringing it back, NYX, because I was about to have to. This is the Glossier Brow Flick Brow Pen. This is not one of the most pigmented brow pens on the market, so if you want something that has a little bit of a sheerness to it, this is a great one. If you're trying to put this on top of skin that has a lot of skincare on it, you're not going to get any color out of it. The less product between this and the skin, the better. Just something to note. I do really like this. I would give this 3.5 out of 5. I really like it, but not everyone's going to like it, and that I just have to account for. Would repurchase. This is just a little travel size of the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. I am working through a full-size Mama. This is a one-and-done setting spray. It is a hydrating spray that is going to remove the powdery effect of your makeup, but it is also going to make your makeup wear longer. This is, for me, 4.8 out of 5. Love the Cover FX, so thanks. These are the P. Louise eyeshadow bases in Rumor 1, 2, and 3. This is one of those products that has a little bit of a learning curve to it. There's a sweet spot of just the right amount to use, and you will learn that with time. 4 to 5. Yeah. Last but not least, this is the only fragrance. This is the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume Rollerball, except it's a spray, the travel size. It gives me literal shiver me timbers all over my body. I'm so upset that it's out. When I worked at Sephora, I would walk in, we all did. We would walk through the Sephora section on the way to the back, douse ourselves in perfume or cologne for the day. And this was often one of those that I would wear all the time, and people are always like, what are you wearing? It is not a perfume. It is a molecule that interacts with your unique body chemistry. I personally love it on everyone that I've ever smelled it on. My mom didn't like this, so it's not for everyone, but for me, it's a win. This is the only fragrance that I've tried from the line, and I will be buying the full size. So that was my trash garbage. What a fun time. I hope that you enjoyed that. Things that are worth my time and my money and my hard-earned coin, and therefore worth yours. This is not the entirety of all the products that I use throughout my experience here on this planet. Those are just some of the things that I've gone through, and I think that says something. Let me know what products you love and you go through like crazy pants. Now to organize this into the most recyclable way possible so that I can not hurt the environment. Okay, recycle your goods. That's my trash. I love you. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time until we can go through my garbage again.